Now that we've explored Schedule A and how it defines ownership, vesting, and legal description, the next step in understanding a title report is Schedule BI. If Schedule A tells us who owns what, Schedule BI explains what must happen before ownership can transfer. Schedule BI lists the actions or documents that must be completed before the title company will issue the final title policy. Think of it as an escrow checklist written into the title commitment itself. It ensures every lien, judgment, and document affecting title is properly handled before closing. Typical items found in Schedule BI include the payoff or release of existing deeds of trust, property tax payments, HOA resale disclosures, recording of new loan documents, and completion of any legal affidavits, such as the Arizona Department of Revenue's Affidavit of Value required under ARS. Paragraph 11.1133. Each item in this section represents a requirement. Until all are satisfied, title cannot be considered clear and insurable. For example, in a Chandler sale, Schedule BI required the release of deed of trust recorded in 2015 in favor of Wells Fargo. Without that recorded release, the lender's lien would remain on title even after closing. Escrow worked with the seller's lender to obtain a payoff and reconveyance, satisfying the conditions so the buyer could receive a clear title policy. Arizona's real estate statutes reinforce the importance of these requirements. Under ARS, paragraph 33-707, a deed of trust must be formally released or reconveyed once the loan is paid in full. If not, it remains a cloud on title. Schedule BI acts as a safety net to make sure those steps are verified before the transfer of ownership. Schedule BI may also include requirements to clear unpaid taxes or special assessments. According to ARS, paragraph 42-17153, property taxes in Arizona are a lien on the property until paid, taking priority over most other liens. For that reason, escrow will collect and prorate taxes at closing to satisfy this statutory obligation. When a property belongs to an HOA, Schedule BI typically requires the resale disclosure package mandated by ARS, paragraph 33-1806 for planned communities, or ARS, paragraph 33-1256 for condominiums. These disclosures inform buyers of association dues, assessments, and rules that may affect ownership. Escrow cannot close without proof these documents have been delivered. In some transactions, Schedule BI will include verification of identity, marital status, or authority to sign. If the seller holds title through a trust or limited liability company, the title company will require copies of the trust certificate or operating agreement under ARS paragraph 29-3202 to ensure that the signer has authority to convey property on behalf of the entity. From a compliance standpoint, real estate agents play an indirect but critical role in satisfying Schedule BI requirements. Under Commissioner's Rule R428802A, agents must promptly deliver all contracts and addenda to escrow so that the title company can begin clearing conditions. Delays in documentation often lead to delayed closings. In addition, agents have duties under R4281101A and R4281101E to protect client interests and disclose material facts. If an agent becomes aware of a lien, judgment, or title defect not yet listed in the report, they must communicate that information to escrow and the parties immediately. Consider this example. During a Glendale closing, the title report's Schedule BI required payoff of 2 liens. The agent discovered an additional mechanic's lien filed after the commitment date. By disclosing it early, escrow was able to contact the contractor and obtain a release before closing, preventing a potential claim against the buyer's new title. Schedule BI therefore functions as both a legal safeguard and a collaborative roadmap. Each requirement protects the buyer's future ownership and ensures the seller fulfills all contractual obligations. When agents review this section with their clients, they help set realistic expectations and avoid last-minute surprises that could delay recording. Ultimately, Schedule BI reflects the teamwork between title, escrow, and agents to satisfy Arizona's legal and ethical standards before funds are disbursed and the deed is recorded. Key takeaways. Schedule BI outlines all items that must be completed before the title company will issue a clear, insurable title. Requirements can include lien releases under ARS, paragraph 33-707, payment of property taxes under ARS, paragraph 42-117-153, HOA disclosures under ARS, paragraph 33-1806 and 33-1256, and verification of authority for entities under ARS, paragraph 29-3202. Agents must cooperate with escrow in meeting these requirements, promptly deliver documents as required by R4 28802A, and disclose any additional material facts in compliance with R4 281101E. Proper understanding of Schedule BI helps ensure compliance, smooth closings, and protection for all parties involved.